guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about why you should not get a turbo kit for your Honda Accord, 7-gen Honda Accord. Mine is a 2004. This gen goes from 2003 to 2007, but it's a K series, it's a K24 block, it's a K20 head, but it's gonna be the same thing if you still have your stock K24 Honda Accord. And I'm gonna explain to you why you should not buy an eBay turbo kit for a Honda Accord. I'm not saying be serious, I'm talking about specifically this car. Stay tuned. So you want your Accord to go faster, and then you start looking for turbo kits for your Honda Accord, right? In my case, I always wanted to put a turbo, all right, without spending a lot of money, right? But I ended up doing all motor first. I got a good experience with it, I have fun, and then I was like, you know what, car is too heavy, car needs to go turbo. So I go where everybody goes. I went to eBay and I started seeing a lot of bunch of turbo kits. Some cost 700, some cost 900, some cost like over a little bit of 1,000. And I started looking and digging until I get one. But it looks good in the pictures. Turbo kit came with a lot of stuff that you might not even gonna need to put on the car. And I'm gonna explain to you exactly which parts are those. In my case, the kit came, for example, it came with a blow valve. This one right here, unbranded blow valve. That one I'm using is still from the turbo kit, right? But the other day, this clamp just popped up from there, and I managed to put it back, and so far it looks good there inside. But I don't know how long it's gonna last. When the car was on the dyno, the wastegate, after they tuned the car, the wastegate broke, and it was leaking air from there. So it means the spring that they put inside, they were bad. So I ended up changing. You cannot see it because it's under the turbo down there, but I'm gonna show you the picture how it looked like. I ended up spending a little over $300 in good brand wastegate. That's the TL brand, if I remember. That's the TL, and it's good. All right. So the turbo kit comes with a bunch of pipes, which they come just in basic form. They come in long, 90-degree angle. But as you can see right here, this thing still, you have to weld it. You have to cut and do the nice mold so this thing can be properly done, right? Everybody says this guy did a good job, at least on welding this, okay? All right, because it's another thing. This is the intercooler, right? You cannot see it 100% from there. I'm gonna put some pictures, right? Show you the difference. The intercooler that the kit sent you is the one that look like this for B series. So the description says that it's for you, for your car, for K series, but it comes with the pipes that come from both sides, from the left to the right. The one for K series, it look like this one, that both pipes, one come from the turbo body right here, and the other one from the turbo over there. So they both come, go this way around and ended up in this way. So that's why I have to buy another intercooler. So at the end of the day, I didn't use the intercooler that they came with the kit. I ended up giving away to a friend who have a B series, so could use it. You could do it on the K series, but look how easy it comes right there. You have all the space to bring it up like that. To manage to put that turbo, the piping, if you use that old intercooler for B series, look at how narrow space you have there. You're gonna have to drag this pipe all the way from there. Look, you have no space at all. You're gonna have to be like such a crazy job to do. So at the end of the day, nobody uses that. So they send you intercooler that is worthless, and they send you a lot of parts that you're never even gonna use. This, I don't know if you saw my video of the fuel return. I recently did my fuel return line. I have to already separate this because they sent me one unbranded. Everything they send you from the turbo kit is unbranded and it's really bad quality, right? So that's why I recommend not to use them from them. What did I use in the kit is the turbo manifold. That one is right there. That's the turbo manifold. That's the basic one that came in the kits. It's a really cheap. It goes on the back right there. But as right now, it's doing the job. It's doing the job. All right. And there's the turbo, obviously. It's a 62. All right. One other thing. They send you a lot of gauges. I'm gonna show you right now. I have this box with a lot of bunch of stuff. I got this box here with a lot of bunch of stuff that I'm not even gonna use like ever. This is the type of piping that they send you. A lot of those. Come in the kit. Send you a lot of hoses and stuff that you never might gonna use. Send you this thing right here. This is like for oil cooler. You want to install an oil cooler on the car. Like, this is something I'm never gonna use. They send you that crap. Bunch of fittings I never use. This right here. Look, bunch of these crazy gauges, like RPM gauge. I don't ask for that, but it came in the kit. Like, instead of put stuff like waste gauge and blow back of good quality, they just send you this bunch of toys and stupid stuff that you're never gonna use. Like, I have RPM on my car, but they don't send me an RPM gauge for my car. I don't need this crap. And when they send you something you say I might use, the guy from the shop says it's such a bad quality, don't bother install this boost gauge on the car. So send me a bunch of gauges that you're not gonna use. Extra feed lines. Look at this. It's supposed to be for the downpipe for the turbo. Still have to pay to get another one with a better. It was have to be custom since it's a Honda Accord. Custom. More gauges. I don't even know which one is for. But you send it just like that. Let me see. I think it's oil pressure. See if I correct. Probably oil pressure. Like, I'm never gonna use that thing. They say you did. It's supposed to be for the downpipe. This is what it goes in the turbo. This is what it goes in the turbo. So you have to weld the downpipe for the turbo for your muffler right here. Send it out. I didn't use it. Still have to pay for do a custom one. Like I said, they send you a bunch of stuff that you're gonna use. This is supposed to be the cash can. Okay, let me know you see the brand there somewhere. No brand, nothing. Another thing that the guy said, don't install that. That is shit. You're not gonna use. And just like that, sends you a bunch of pins, stuff. Like, you're not gonna use. Just look the quality of this hose. Like, that's what I'm saying. If you wanna do this right, don't get the eBay turbo kit for your car. All right. Okay. When they were tuning the car, this right here, this part, this is the boost controller, right? So when they tune the car and they change the wastegate, they tune the car with 11 pounds of boost, right? But the wastegate was bigger, so the car was giving more boost than they were expecting. So instead of doing 11 pounds, the car was doing like 20 pounds, 11 pounds. So, and I have to change. This is what it came with the kit. This is the boost controller. This came with the kit. So this piece right here, the tuner, he said, "Yo, that's why the boost is not right now because this boost control is not good. We graduated, but it's so soft here, and when you boost the car and you step on the gas, you get the boost, the thing just go out of place. So you're gonna have to order a new boost controller. So this is the bullshit that came in the kit, and it's not good. At the end, I ended up ordering. Let me see. I have the picture here. Okay, I still got a piece of paper. So at the end, this is the one I have in the front, Turbo XX. This is a better boost controller. So what I'm trying to say is that you're paying for the turbo kit that's supposed to come with all of this, but it's such a shitty quality that you're not gonna use it, and you're gonna end up paying double and using the right thing. Let me see if I found a part, something funny here, that when they see this part on the shop, they were laughing at me. They say, "Yo, but no car use that anymore." Oh, this thing right here. Auto timer for turbo. This is like no car use this anymore. That's before when you put a turbo kit. You cannot, when I park the car, you just cannot shut it off by itself. So they use this part so the car's still on, like for a minute or two, until all the oil come out from the turbo, and then the car shut off. But now with the modern engines, you don't use that shit anymore. But they still send me this crap. I don't know why. All right, so guys, so I hope you trying to understand that I'm just not gonna talk shit about product that you order on eBay. Sometimes they got a good product. Just the kit that they made for this car, it's come from China, and it's not because it come from China. It just is poorly made. So what I'm gonna suggest you to do is you wanna turbo your car. You're gonna order each part separately. You're gonna spend a little more money, but you're not gonna have to spend double like I did. So you're gonna order separate just this, the piping separate. It's probably gonna cost you $100, the whole thing. The only thing that I think you can order from eBay is you're not gonna spend a lot of money is the turbo itself. It's the turbo, because it's not about turbo. It's an okay turbo to start, to see how the engine responds. So you can order the turbo from eBay, just the turbo itself, just the turbine, that's it. But the rest of the other parts, the manifold, I'm gonna upgrade in the future. I'm gonna upgrade the better manifold, not that one that stay there behind. But that one sometimes get too hot, and that's why I put the turbo blanket here, turbo shield blanket. So I'm gonna order the manifold, the turbo manifold that comes and goes sideways like this, right here. It's gonna be better, it's gonna look better, and it's gonna run better in the future. So, but it's a little expensive. So when you're ready to turbo your car, your Honda Accord TSX, start buying parts, take your time, and it's gonna be better because they're gonna be good quality parts. The wastegate, order separate. The blow valve, I'm probably gonna, I don't know how long this blow valve is gonna last, to be honest, but let's use it until it lasts. And bunch of the parts that you're gonna use, it's better order separate, right? What stuff doesn't come in the turbo kit? Well, you're gonna have to use injectors. I have 1000cc Bosch injectors, got a good review quality. You can order that separate. You don't have to use those, but I think it's better to order 1000cc because don't order the 320, I think, or 400 or 500. Just order straight the 1000, because you're not gonna use the 1000 cc of the injectors. And the tuner is gonna program how much fuel you want. But if you need more, so you got in the injector have more capacity to go more high on the gas if you need it. So let me think about it. See, other than that, okay, you're gonna have to order separate the map sensor. Without this, you cannot, see, I can focus there. The map sensor, this one, okay. Yeah, this one right here. This one, you can use this from K2 or Honda. Without that, you cannot tune the car with boost. For all motors, you don't need that. You need it for boost. So what I'm trying to say is just when you're ready to do a turbo kit in your car, order the parts separate, even though you're going to spend a little more, but you're not going to have to spend double the amount of money. So far the turbos were working good. I'm still fixing some issue in the car, but that's because the tuning or the car was only lean. So, and another little things I have to do before get the car ready, but so far the only good thing about the turbo kit from eBay is just the turbo itself. The rest of the thing, it was a waste of money. It's not worth it. I probably would spend, if I buy all the parts separate, I probably gonna spend maybe $500-600 more, and I would have all good quality parts. I would have problems and with wastegate, with the turbo controller, none of that. All right, so that's what I can tell you guys and advise you for the meantime. If you have any questions about you thinking about to turbo your car and what can I suggest you, so leave the comment down below, and we're here for you guys. So let's see how the car's gonna run when I have to return the car. But for the meantime, do not buy an eBay turbo kit for your 7th gen Honda Accord or TSX. Pretty much the same thing, because it's not worth it. You're gonna end up spending double of the money, and all the disappointment and all the waste of time waiting for parts at the end of the day. I'm gonna try to do some pulls in the car without pushing it too much. Car's not 100% yet, but just so you have an idea how the turbo sounds, how the engine sounds now that the car is turbo. It's a big difference in sound from old motor to when it's a turbo. You can sound the wastegate. Honestly, I like how, even though it's cheap, I like how the wastegate, not the wastegate, the blow valve sounds. It sounds good, sounds okay. But I'm gonna do a few videos, probably like some pulls, so you can have an idea how it looks, and you're gonna tell me. You're gonna leave in the comment if you like how it sounds or not. So let's show you that.